Hello, Life Path 33. Well, August for you has been a 5 month, so a lot of changes. You can do it. You can. You're so generous and charismatic. I love it. And balance is a big deal with you, so it's good that you have some months of changes. You don't want to get stagnant. You don't. You're very creative. So this is a good month. Pivotal change, just embracing that there's other options out there. But it is a fun month. It is a lot of fun. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got in the way of your cards. But let's see first what you brought in with you from from July into August. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. This cold is kicking my butt. I'm just, yeah. But that's okay. Okay, well, Life Path 33, what you brought in with you from July is a bit of faster movement and moving towards something really quickly, or moving towards something, picking up speed with moving towards something. And it has to do with emotional beginnings. It could be love, it could be a romance thing, but it could also be just any type of connections, like friendships, family. But there's a lot of new emotional beginnings that's push you to move faster towards those emotional beginnings. Now, I get that because last month for you was a 22-4 month, or at least it was a 4 month. And the thing is, that's all about building, strengthening, restructuring relationships. So I get it. Mercury, can you I know you're doing real good. Here, I'll move my feather. I mean, she's freaking out about my feather. Anyway, but what it's doing is it's really bringing you to a place of stability. It's bringing you to a place where you feel comfortable with who you are and you feel comfortable with the direction that you're going in. I think that this is a really good entrance into August, to be honest with you. And it's perfect for you. It really is. Because the Queen of Pentacles is ambitious, but she's stable. She knows who she is. She knows what she's worth. And she won't settle for substitutes or second best. I love that. I really do. I mean, because sometimes we can do that, right? We can be our own worst enemy. Moving forward and, through the rest of the month, through the next half of August, you really are in a place of, it feels like you're in a place of, well, first of all, you have a lot of faith, or you need to embrace your faith more. But this is more about embracing your faith, but also seeing how much you've grown spiritually and how much more wisdom has been coming into you. The thing about it is, I think I said just a couple of minutes ago, keeping a balance is really key for a Life Path 33. And this card is about balance. This is about balance between the light and the dark. And the good and the bad, it happens like that. Happiness and sadness. We need to have a balance between the two. We can't just be happy all the time. We can't just be sad all the time. Then that's really sad. But the thing is, I do feel like I do feel like you're listening to your intuition. I feel like there's a lot of faith here that you're working hard towards what you want. You're working hard towards it. And you're multitasking. You're not leaving out your spiritual self. You're not leaving out your emotional well-being or your mental, but you're keeping everything in balance with like your physical needs, your emotional needs, your mental, and like your spiritual self. I feel like you are working towards a good thing. And if you can keep a hold of that self-criticism, if you can keep a tight rein on that self-criticism and control it, you're really going to be, like, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, Life Path 33. I mean, it's an incredible journey. Again, a lot of success here. The Three of Wands is success. And it's a lot of success. Does it come at a price? Not completely. But there could be a lot of frustration here. There's a lot of frustration because I feel like that even with you trying to keep things in balance, it can sometimes get away from you. It does that with the best of us. It does. I'm not saying I'm the best of us, but it can sometimes get away from all of us. So there's a lot of success here. There's success coming and going. You have to be able to hurdle, though, the frustrations, hurdle the heartbreaks. Because with any, this was in a TV show that I used to watch, like, late 90s, early 2000s, that it was like any worthwhile relationship must endure some conflict. That is very true. You have to endure some kind of conflict, some kind of frustration in order to really come out the other end. And it doesn't matter if this is like looking for a house or if this is about, finding a spouse or a partner or dealing with something that's going on with your kids or finding a new job or finding a new path, finding a new career path. Whatever this is, the frustrations are just temporary. And Spirit is going to help you by leading you from a place of no growth or low growth into a place that has more prosperity, more growth oriented. The Page of Swords, well, all pages are messengers of some kind, right? And the Page of Swords here is saying there's inspiration coming into you. You have to move. You have to get up and go with it. But the inspiration is flowing into you should you choose to accept it, The inspiration is flowing into you, and all you have to do is watch out for it, accept it, move with it. The thing is, there's a lot of information coming into you, and you may want to just document it. You may want to write it down because it could be, you may not be using all of it right now. You may be using some of it later on. So write it down, document it, because those messages that are coming into you are valid. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's just for today, but those messages that are coming into you are incredibly valid. It's good. Hello. I know. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm working here. He's such a sweet boy. He's been real clingy today. I don't know if it's because I'm sick or, like I said, this cold is just kicking my butt. Oh my gosh, a lot of page cards here. And I want to say the Page of Swords here is the Page of Feathers. Like they're the same here. So the Six of Acorns, success and triumph. You are definitely moving in a place of success. Nobody can deny that. You're like moving in, I feel like such a good, really such a good vibe. You're moving in a solid direction. And the Knight of Shells, charm and passion, is really saying all you have to do is bring it in. Follow your passion. And it's like working with the law of attraction. Be charming and it flows into you. It'll come in. I really love that. I feel like, again, the success, law of attraction, bringing in that energy of I'm going to follow my passion, and you know, I'm gonna charm the pants off of this world. Really, it's a great card to have. And the Page of Feathers, exploration and discovery, it is about listening to the inspirations that's coming into you and really exploring and spending time on all of the options that are laying out for you. The Ten of Feathers, recovery and transformation. Sometimes you do have to take time out to heal. You have to take time to heal from the frustrations, the heartbreaks, and the things that have been like, you know, the bumps along the road. That you have to take time to heal. You have to take time to make those repairs and to recover so that you can move forward. I love that this is a snake because the transformation part is the snake literally outgrows its own skin. And it's not the easiest thing for a snake. I think it's kind of painful. I mean, I've never seen any proof of it. But the thing is, like the snake, when it starts to shed its own skin, it's in a very vulnerable position because its eyes get all cloudy because the skin is like started to peel up and it's like clouding over its face. And then it has to ram its face up against like sharp rocks and stuff to help try and pull that skin off. That is not easy, but it's worth it. It's worth it because then the snake has grown, it's gotten bigger, and now it can like move into new and like move through life bigger and stronger. Yeah. The Page of Crystals, ideas and discipline. There's a lot of ideas that are coming into you. And the thing about it is the discipline part. The Page of Crystals is about learning. The Page of Crystals is opening yourself up and saying, okay, I've learned this lesson. I want to continue learning. I want to continue increasing my knowledge because I need to apply what I've learned in like these situations. Having a good work ethic and staying focused is another part of the Page of Crystals. It really is that discipline to stay focused and say, I'm going to do this because I want to work hard. I want to study and move in some new places and apply what I've learned in this new path, in this new direction. I love this for you. I mean, really, a month of changes, Life Path 33, but moving in a fantastic direction. Moving in an awesome, awesome direction. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 33. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your month. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.